Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I recently put out a video showing the parallels between the film Taxi Driver and the Kalamazoo Uber driver shooting spree. If you've never seen the film Taxi Driver, it came out in February of 1976. It's about a taxi driver during a presidential election year who goes on a murdering spree at the end of the movie. I will link the video that I just did showing all of the parallels. What I want to do in this video is show you the new information. After making that video, someone pointed out to me that in the film Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's character, Travis Bickle, drives a checker taxi, and from research, checker cabs were originally produced in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the shooting hoax just happened that seems to be a tribute to the film Taxi Driver. This is what I mean, Truth Seeker. This is what I have been showing and documenting. The stories in our media are most often propaganda, coded by numerology and gematria, and oftentimes also being tributes to history as well as movies. After finding this out, I have zero doubt that the Uber driver shooting hoax is a tribute to Taxi Driver. Let me show you some more connections. The first taxi produced for Checker in Kalamazoo was June 18th, 1923, a date with 66 numerology, and you might recall from the reporting that the shooter's name was Jason Dalton. Dalton, a name with 66 gematria. Supposedly he killed 6 people. 6 dead also has gematria of 66. Remember, the shooting began at 6 p.m., lasted for 6 hours, and he killed 6 people. As I've been explaining, there's a lot of 666 coding in media propaganda in the year 2016 so far, and these are the reasons why. 2016 has a numerology of 36 for the year alone. When you sum 1 through 36, it totals 666. Also, in numerology, 0 doesn't count, so 2016 is a lot like 216, and 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. 216 is a backhanded way of getting to 666, so I have a feeling that throughout this entire year, we're going to see this pattern of heavy 666 coding in stories. Anyhow, just wanted to make that point on top of the 66 numerology connecting to the name Dalton, as well as the name Markin, who is the Russian man who created the manufacturing plant in Kalamazoo that built the checker cabs. It's interesting to note that it's 93 years from 1923 to 2016, 93 a special number to the powers that be. This is a typo. That should say 93. Propaganda equals 93. Saturn equals 93. Saturn is the keeper of time. It's been 93 years. Propaganda equals 93. We get a propaganda story in Kalamazoo 93 years later, measuring from the beginning of checker cab construction in the city. Notice that checker cab in Pythagorean gematria sums to 59. Checker cab equals 59. The driver in Taxi Driver is named Travis Bickle. Travis Bickle, gematria 59. Uber driver, gematria 59. Jason, gematria 59. 59 is the kill number in Jewish gematria. Do you see how nicely this all goes together? The character from Taxi Driver, the character from the propaganda story out of Kalamazoo, connecting back to the cab company. Think about Jason in the horror movies having to do with killing. This year we got a hoax on, or I should say last year, Friday the 13th, 2015, November 13th in Paris. We got a shooting hoax. And look at the numerology of this Friday the 13th where the shooting hoax happened in Paris. It was a date with 59 numerology. And the Friday the 13th superstition originally comes out of France, where the Knights Templar, who were Freemasons, were burned at the stake in history by King Philip. And real quick, I just want to put it up here on the calculator just so you guys can see the gematria of propaganda in Saturn, since I had it written there wrong, for anyone thinking that wasn't a typo. But propaganda in Saturn, gematria of 93, numbers that routinely show up in the hoax. This is how they do it, Truth Seeker. This is how they manufacture the propaganda. These people, the powers that be, the people who rule over us, it's obvious they're bored. It's obvious they love having a laugh at our expense, and they do it again and again and again. This man who created the company in Kalamazoo, he's from Smolensk, Russia, which has the gematria of 96 like Freemason. I don't think that's any coincidence either. It's a network of Masonic men ruling over us for as long as recorded history's been around, Truth Seeker. Our whole history is by the numbers. You know, it didn't start this week. This has been going on for as long as any of us know. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.